The War of the Spanish Succession between the years of 1701 and 1714 arose out of the disputed succession of the throne of Spain following the death of childless Charles II. England, the Dutch Republic, and France all laid claim to the territory. Following the war, the Rhineland region of France and Germany lay in destruction. Peter and Eva de Lang, Anna de Lang Guth's grandparents, had nothing left and started the long journey that led to the United States. They arrived in Philadelphia on the sailing ship Globe in 1710, where they joined other German immigrants and headed for the Quaker settlements in Pennsylvania. It was here that Anna de Lang Guth, Peter's granddaughter, would meet her husband Felix and travel down the Great Wagon Road into Virginia, where they would settle in Bubbling Springs and live out their life until their deaths in the early 1800s. In this episode, we hit the site once again to see what remaining treasures lie in the ground. Stay tuned. All right, Michael and I came into the woods. The sun it's gotten warm today. Started off at 48 degrees, and we decided to come up into the woods. I have a good hit, and I popped a rock. It's right there, and it's underneath here. I haven't dug it. 16. So I'm going to set you guys up. That's button range. Let's see. All right. All right. Gotta be careful. There's lots of roots down there, so I don't want to break it. I mean, it could be something. It could be a buckle for all I know. Got it out. Got it out. All right. Ah, it is a button. It is a flat button. Oh, that's awesome. Yes, sirree. It is a flat button. Where is he? Oh, where is that? Oh, we found that anyway. All right, Michael's down below me here finding pots. I got a good hit here. Let's take a look. Solid 17. Solid 17. I think it's going to be a button. There it is. I see it. You see it? See it? See it now? There we go. Silver wash flat button. Awesome. Button number 2. Okay, so where are we? We were down at his aunt's farm. Ant farm. That's kind of funny. We were at his aunt's farm. We had some time in the day. We wanted to come up on a permission that I have to look for another house site. And a story that I was told is the owner of this property said they saw foundations of a house. Not right here where we are. Now, I've dug here many times. I've got other episodes here and found a lot of buttons and coins here. So we wanted to start here and then work ourselves downstream to where we're hoping we run into it. You know, as long as I'm finding artifacts right here, I'm happy. I want you to hear the low grunt. And to me, when I hear grunts like this low, 8, typically that is pewter. And I have no idea, it could be lead. Sometimes lead can go down that low too. Or tomback. So I think it's going to be a button. And I think it's going to be pewter or tomback. Okay, it's right there. And it is actually, it is a piece of pewter, but it is a piece of comb. See that? It's a piece of comb. Like a hairbreadth. Boy, that's real thin. And I'll let you see what that reads. So we'll put that right there. Right there. Let you show. See? That's what that is. All right. That's a first for me at this site. All right, you guys. I found that hairbreadth right here. And right beside it, it's kind of scratchy. So I asked Michael to try his machine. He's got an AT Gold, right? AT Gold? Yeah. Okay, what is it showing on yours?
66 to 84, but then it'll jump back down to like 40s and 50s.
So is it something you would have dug? Probably not.
Probably not the first time.
Okay. All right. Well, is it pewter? Or it's going to be tomback or pewter, one or the other. Where's going a piece of that comb? All right, where'd it go? Must be really small. Really small. It is a cufflink button. Holy cow, that is awesome. That is a cufflink. We'll clean that up. We'll see what that is at the end of the video. That's a cufflink. That's the first I found at this site. It's pretty cool. All right, you guys. It was a small hit, small plug. Pulled it out. And it is right there. Right over there. It's not a high hit, but it's button range. Right there. Right there, you see it? Yep. It's a little tomback. Little tomback, and it's got a brass shank. That's a really old button right there. There's a tomback with a brass shank. That is 1700s. Absolutely. That's a great button find. All right. Where's your buttons, Michael?
Ain't found them yet.
All right, I got another hit. There's where I found the tomback, and I was filling in the hole, put the metal detector back over it just to check, and there is another hit. There's another hit. So it could be another tomback, but this one's a little higher, so don't know. Which would be a bullet. And there's a rock right there. You get it? Looky there, there's pottery. Did you guys see that come out of the hole? There is red. That's old, that's early. That's pretty cool. I think it's a piece of pot. Okay, so that was right there by that tomback. You can see the curve on there. Right there it is. It is another little cuff button. There's, oops. There's a shank on it. Right there, I'll clean that up. Very nice. Very nice. All right, you guys. I popped this hole and I pulled it out, and it's an old piece of pewter. Now we're going to take a look at that here in a minute. But I pulled him out of there too. And this is the largest grubworm I have ever seen. Look at that. Isn't that huge? That's beautiful. We'll put him back in the hole. But let's take a look at this. Now, this is pewter. And this is a utensil. I'm sure this is the end of a fork or knife. You can see it right there. Right there. Maybe the rest of it's right here. All right, I got a good hit here. Let's make sure that's the only one. I think it's going to be a button. There we go, right there where that beautiful fern is. All right, let's take a look. All right, what is it? You know, I'd say that it's lead, but it doesn't look like lead. I think it's pewter. That's what I think. Here, let me put this on the ground. Let's check that out. Yep. I don't know what it went to, but I think that's what it is. I got a great hit here. Yeah, 10, 12. Maybe not so good. Here, let me pull out my carrot. Let's see. You guys see anything? Now, where is it? It's in this piece of wood. All right, it's in this wood. I'm going to see if that rings up. Yep. Okay, well, we'll leave it in there. And when I get home, I'll tear that apart and we'll see what it is. But there is a piece of lead in there. From a bullet, I'd say. I went ahead and got that piece of wood that we found up there in the woods. And I suspect that there is a bullet in here somewhere. I brought my pinpointer. Let's take a look. There's something in there. But what we're going to do is I'm going to try to split this. Okay. Looky there. Look at that. See that? There's one. There's two. Now, here's the question. Are these Pioneer round balls? They're the size of a Pioneer round ball. I do not know what caliber these would be. They do not look like they're from a pistol. I'm betting that these are Pioneer. And this old tree here, this piece of wood, was found right there at the house site, right there near where we found all the artifacts. Now, I can't prove it. I have no idea. But my guess is these are two old Pioneer round balls. All right, pretty cool, huh? Tell me what you think. All right, you guys, we're going to head out of here. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
And overall, I think we did well. When I get back to the truck, if it isn't too dark, and show you. And we'll see what Michael found. Michael found?
That's just what I felt like carrying out. I left a lot of iron.
Okay, all right. And we did find there was a lot of iron up there. I didn't show you guys. Found a ton of iron. I found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons. One is a cuff button. One is pewter, tomback, and I don't know what these others are. They could be tomback too. I found a pewter comb or a barrette, and I found a piece of pewter fork or knife right there, and some red crockery, and you know, that's fired red too, and that looks like maybe a plate or
a bowl,
cup or something. It's what we found. Say some history. Say some old history. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah.
I had fun too. All right, you guys, thanks for joining us in this episode. We'll catch you on the next one.